Well, in the shop with me today, I got my good buddy Danny Agosta from Steele Rubber Products. Danny, great to have you back, man.
Hey, I'm glad to be here.
Man, Steele Rubber's been around for a long, long time. You're third generation into biz, and this is a special year for you.
Yeah, this is our 60th year in business.
60th year. That's a long time making black squishy stuff.
Yeah, and we love every second of it.
Well, you guys do some good stuff. Now, you know, sometimes it's like, well, how do I know I even need new rubber? And if I have something that looks like this, yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, that one's a dead giveaway.
And this would be the replacement for it, right? Like direct replacement.
Yeah, that's the direct replacement. That's actually a door weather stripping from a 68 Camaro, and you can see that's the original we were actually able to remanufacture from.
You take an original and scan that, and that's how you will make this?
Every part that we make that's direct fit is copied from an original.
This is my weather stripping itself, and then this is that fancy end. How are those married together?
They're actually molded on. They are molecularly one piece. They're not glued on or anything like that.
They're molecularly bonded.
Absolutely.
Wow. So this, I imagine, is extruded.
Yes.
And then that's bonded onto it.
That's the molded end. We have brass cores inside of them. They're a perfect replacement.
So this is pretty obvious again. Sometimes it's more subtle.
Right.
Know?
So sometimes you open up your trunk and you see your weather stripping there and everything looks okay. But if you take a close look at it, general rule of thumb, if a car is over 25 years old, you should really be looking at your weather stripping, because just the compounds they used back then aren't the same as they are now. Mm-hmm. So you can see something like this here. You can see a little crack in here,
right?
But you can see all this pitting.
Oh, it's breaking down.
I mean, that's absolutely from rust and moisture and ozone and dirt and debris getting in there and tearing things up. You can tell it's not really doing a great job of sealing across there.
No, is this the replacement piece?
Yeah.
This is what that used to look like?
So you can see just how the ends are so different there. It's been squished, it's kind of compressed into this fit against the trunk seal. And it doesn't have that positive seal. It's kind of like a passive deal.
It's there, but it's not really doing its job. Well, how about that pair?
This one here, you know, it's not too bad looking on the outside, but
ooh, that don't sound right.
It sounds like plastic. I mean, it's hard, and as you take it out, you can see it's very brittle. And that happens, and you'll see that mostly on almost all pieces, but you'll see that really especially on like the outer belt lines, like where you rest your arm when you roll your window down. And your passenger's playing with it and it's cracking off and falling down into the door.
I know
it
that.
gets real brittle. And again, you can see how
that's what it should look like, and that's what it now looks like. Wow. So okay, so I know I need rubber. Now I need to know what rubber I need, and you guys do these custom catalogs, which I just absolutely love. So if I've got in this case, a 77 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme, you'll make a catalog just for me that shows me everything that you make for that car. You can use it even as a project list, and you do that for all sorts of cars.
Yeah, so we have our database of our parts and what cars they go to. You know, they're directly linked, and we can go in there and we print our own catalogs in-house. We have the machine just spits them out all day long.
You can send it to me electronically too, right?
Absolutely.
Yay. Yeah. So okay, so I'm building a street rod. Everything's kind of weird. You guys do a universal catalog.
Yeah, so with street rods, you know, whether it's either a car that didn't come with rubber on it originally, or kit car or something like that, you're going to have to find something to seal out your air.
And this is like, these are some of the extrusions you guys make, and you kind of say, I think that's about right, but you're still going to need to kind of know what that gap is that you're trying to fill.
Right. The best way to figure out the size of that gap in there is a little bit of silly putty and saran wrap.
The magic pair.
It's all you need. You take the silly putty, you wrap it in the saran wrap, you close it in the door, and it conforms to that size. You take it back out, give it a quick measurement, then you know what that gap is, and you can go off your seal from there.
That is incredible. Well, so it almost doesn't matter what vehicle I'm working on, you guys have got the rubber for it. And when it no longer is black and squishy, you guys have got the right black and squishy stuff for it.
We can make it black and squishy again.
You can make it black and squishy again. Well, that's what Steele Rubber does, and it's been doing now for 60 years. Wow. Well, if you want to learn anything more about all these great different extrusions for all your different projects, log on to steelerubber.com. Yeah, even I know that one. It's time to replace.
You can't revitalize.
No, you can't.
Next, we'll check out Jay Leno's 1962 Maserati.